I have a machine and then Gator Shuffle.
Good evening, everyone. We're seconds away from the opening kickoff of what should be some action-packed NFL football. I'm Chris Morgan, alongside my partner, Gator Jones. Gator, who do you think's going to win this thing?
Chris, I'm taking the Bucs. They've got a great defense, and a great defense always keeps you in the game. They're tough, they're physical, they're no fun to play against.
Heads upfield. Kicks a pass, and they bring him down.
So the offense will start this drive
At the 26-yard line.
Yeah, good effort by the special teams.
Back to pass. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
Offense with two tight ends. Oh my God, it's a man-avalanche. And Dyson brings it down. He saw what he wanted, and he reached out and grabbed it.
A great effort by the receiver, Chris. You think you could have made that catch?
Oh, not in a million years, buddy. Woo! Flips it. Takes it outside. He gets hasted while trying to pull off a move. Gain of 3.
Not going to make the highlight film, but it'll remind the defense about the running game.
Roll. In motion. The blitz is on. Picked off. And he's down at the 47-yard line.
The defender had perfect position on that pass.
Let's see how they're going to attack this defense. They put a man in motion. Pittman takes the handoff, tries to get fancy, and gets nailed.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
3 receivers in. The throw, incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down. 13 yards to go.
The defense comes out with 5 DBs. Pass over the middle, tipped, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down.
They line up to kick this one away. It's up. Smith fields it. And Dilger makes the stop. And the offense will trot onto the field to start this drive. First play of the drive. Throws to his left. Deflected, and it falls incomplete.
10 yards to go.
Second and 10. Pitches it. Right side. Takes him off. What a great hit by Brooks. He went nowhere on that play.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
He's back to pass. Looking patiently. Unloads. And Davis snags it. First and 10. Lots of heat coming. Intercepted. And he's down at the 48-yard line.
A good defense is able to capitalize on mistakes. Nice interception.
The pitch. Running right. Oh, what a hit by Morgan. Gain of the yard.
Well, I guess it could have been uglier than that, so a short gain isn't bad.
Johnson delivers, and he hauls in the catch. And he's down at the 12-yard line. That was one stupendous catch.
His agent is probably calling to renegotiate his contract as we speak.
Pitch out, and he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The defense swallowed him up there.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Here comes the blitz with a one-handed catch. Gain of 5.
Nice one-hander there. Maybe next time he can catch it with his feet to really impress us.
Third and 8. Drops back. Tipped, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down.
Gramatica with the field goal attempt. Boots it. And Gramatica sends it through. Tampa Bay puts 3 points on the board.
You could tell it was going to make it the minute it left his foot.
Gathers it in the end zone. Heads upfield. Looks for an opening. And he's down at the 29-yard line. So the offense is set to take the field.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
Gets it away. And Muhammad makes it look easy. Way to haul it in, huh, Gator?
Chris, this guy's not it's not a football player. He's an artist. He's an artist. His hands are his brushes.
Pitches it. Right side. Puts on the move, but to no avail. Gain of 4.
Solid gain there. Nice job of running the ball.
Dyson goes in motion. Flips it. Cuts to the outside. And Lynch with the tackle. Carolina has another first down.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field, and he followed his blockers.
Over the middle. Deflected. Incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. Offense with 2 tight ends. And he drops back. And Dyson snares it.
Hey, Chris, let me ask you a question, buddy. If you could be any football pad, what would you be?
What are you, practicing for the dating game? Davis running right. And Rice brings him down. This one's going to be from way downtown. It's up. And the field goal is good. And the Panthers come away with a field goal.
Hope you're paying attention, kids. That's how you do it right there.
Williams hauls it in. Heads upfield. Looking for a seam. And Cousin makes the tackle. So a decent gain on the run back. 5 defensive backs for the defense. Pittman runs it inside. He's hammered down at the 35-yard line.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
Defense with 3 down linemen. The pitch takes it around the end. And he fools no one but himself there.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
3rd down and 7. Pitch out, breaks it to the outside, dances and gets drilled. And so they're short of a first down. Will they go for it?
Oh, man. I loved it when they try to slip through the D and get cold busted like that. Read him his rights. Mirandize him.
He gets it away. Hauled in at the 29-yard line. And he's brought down at the 41-yard line. And we'll see what this offense can do.
Not much there on the run back, but at least he got something.
Davis, right side. And he's leveled at the 44-yard line.
Nice job of containing the run there by the D. They made sure it didn't break for a big gain.
Davis running right. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move. He's dropping back. And Muhammad reels it in. That'll bring up a 4th down. Decision time here. They'll punt the ball away here. He gets it off. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Stiff arm, and they make the stop. First play of the drive. He fades back. Grabs the jump ball. Tampa Bay is able to pick up the first.
Grabs like that give a quarterback confidence in a receiver. Look for more throws to go his way.
Pass. Hauls it in. That's a pickup of 7.
Well, that's just your quarterback allowing the receiver to make a play.
3 yards to go.
Pittman gets the ball. And Peppers with the tackle. So he picks up a couple.
The interior of the defensive line stuffed that play. They need to get better push up front than that.
Man in motion. Under pressure. And Johnson hauls it in. Tampa Bay picks up the first to continue the drive.
That's just great concentration and body control by the receiver.
Has time. The pass tipped, and it's incomplete.
Well, you can't complete them all, I guess. Though I don't see why not.
10 yards to go.
Sixth play of this drive. They put a man in motion. Johnson looks downfield, flushed out, and he makes the leaping grab. Tampa Bay called time. Gramatica stands ready. Gets it away. And Gramatica puts it up and good. Martin Gramatica with a huge kick.
Well, that kind of play is going to earn you a trip to the Pro Bowl, Chris. Not that you would know anything about that.
He takes it. And he's down at the 29-yard line. Not a bad effort by the return team.
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Davis, left side, and he's tackled at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay takes their second timeout. And he is really warming up. Foster takes it inside, and he's knocked to the turf. Tampa Bay will take their final timeout. Tampa Bay leads by a field goal. Muhammad in motion, drops back. On the run, and they got him.
15 yards to go.
So the first half of play is in the books. And we'll begin quarter number 3. Fielded. Follows his blockers, and he's down at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Yoger goes in motion. Pittman gets the ball, and Cousin brings him down. Pickup of a couple.
Nice job of clogging up the middle by the defense.
Tampa Bay leads by a field goal. Pittman runs it inside, and he's brought down hard at the 34-yard line. Nice little pickup on that play.
The offensive line won the battle this time. That was a nice-looking run.
Gets it away, and it falls incomplete. Pried loose by the defense.
Oh, it's a no-brainer to punt it away here.
Looks like they'll punt it away. It's up. Smith takes it. Heads upfield, and they bring him down. And here's a message from the National Association of Icicles. Although it's tempting to play catch with icicles and drop them off buildings and use them as swords in fantasy games where you are Shantok, King of the North Pole, please be careful. They just might harm you. Icicles. Beautiful, but sharp. Gain of a yard.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
Davis with the carry, and Sapp makes the stop. Maybe a few inches, and that's it.
No hole to speak through on that one.
The defense expecting a pass. He's dropping back. He's got to hurry. Deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down. 10 yards to go.
And they'll punt this one away. He gets it away. He takes it. Stiff arm, and Davis makes the tackle. So the offense comes on. Pittman lines up in the backfield. Johnson in trouble, and down he goes, dropped by Peppers. Fearsome pass rush.
Well, the defense just sent notice that they can get to this quarterback.
Pitches it, takes it around the end, and he's down at the 49. That's a pickup of 7.
That's a good job of following your blockers and going with the flow.
Man in motion. Pittman gets the ball, and Peppers brings him down. No gain on the play.
That's the worst, taking a pounding for nothing.
Punt formation. it off. Smith has it. Heads upfield. Called down at the 30. So the offense will take over.
I don't think that was the run back he wanted, Chris. He has to find his wedge so he can give his offense better field position.
Back to pass. And Barber has him well defended.
He's lucky that one was intercepted.
10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. The outside. And Muhammad makes the catch. Carolina has a first down.
A nice throw, a good catch, and a first down. That's what you practice all week long.
Rolls left. And Muhammad makes the grab. That's a gain of 6.
Way to find the open area in the defense. Nice completion.
2nd and 4. He's back to pass. And that's a sack. He had nowhere to hide on that one.
That'll put him in a huge hole.
13 yards to go.
This will be the 5th play of the drive.
Let's see if they can improve on their not-so-good conversion rate.
Feeling the heat. And Dyson makes the reception. The Panthers pick up the first and continue this drive.
Great arm, great catch, great play. That was great. Did I mention how great it was?
Here comes the blitz. Tipped, incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Davis in the backfield. And he drops back. And Barber backs it down.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
10 yards to go.
See that guy? He is ready to burn it up. Over the middle, and Muhammad reels it in.
5-yard pickup. 4th down.
This could tie it up. Kick is up. And we're tied. And the Panthers put 3 on the board.
Wow, it's just like we're starting over.
And there she goes. Williams fields it. Looking for daylight. Taken down at the 31-yard line. So he picks up a nice little gain on the return.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
That'll do it for the 3rd quarter in what's turned out to be a close one. He fades back. And that's incomplete. He didn't even get a chance to catch the ball.
Yeah, but once you get into the secondary, anything goes.
Anything, so a DB could just throw a banana cream pie in the receiver's face and that would be okay?
No, banana cream pie is where I draw the line.
And it falls incomplete. He had it, but the defense knocked it out.
Oh, I thought he had that. Bet he did too.
10 yards to go.
3rd and 10. Play action. Gets it away. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
Chris, you ever wonder why we keep some of those old words around to describe plays?
Oh, you mean like sack and fumble?
Yeah, I mean, what if the whole game had words like that, you know?
Yeah, a turnover could be a relinquishment.
Yeah, and a handoff could be a give-way-ance.
He gets it away, and the offense will begin their series.
4th down, Carolina.
The defense with a 4-man front. Dyson in motion. Davis up the middle, tries to get fancy and gets nailed.
Now, all he accomplished there by spinning around was looking silly as he got walloped.
He's back to pass. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
3rd down and 7. Throws to his right, and it's incomplete. And he drops what could have been an easy catch.
Yeah, seems like he just needed to keep his eye on the ball.
How much do you get paid to say stuff like that? Whatever it is too much, my friend. It's up. Fielded at the 28-yard line. And they make the stop. And the offense takes over at the 47.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Flips it. Cuts to the outside. And he's down at the 48-yard line.
I don't know how you do it, Chris. I can't remember my own birthday.
April 5th.
Thanks.
Johnson back to pass.
Sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And did you see that, Gator? The ball wasn't even there yet.
Yeah, well, maybe the defender felt he should do something, so he...
Broke the rules.
Well, we don't have referees.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Johnson looking to air it out.
And he's taken down at the 46-yard line.
Great job by the defense there.
As a former quarterback, I can tell you that really hurts your pride. And the rest of you doesn't feel so good either.
They line up to punt. And they'll punt this one away.
Why are they punting? They need to go for it.
He gets it off. Smith takes it. Heads upfield. Brought down at the 34. Portions of our game brought to you by Snaggle Farms Strawberry Jam. It must be jam because jelly don't shake like that. And the quarterback goes down hard.
I don't understand. There's no shame in throwing the ball away, Chris.
All you got to do is press a button. They line up with 3 wide receivers. Muhammad goes in motion. They're coming after him. And that's incomplete.
Pretty tough to catch the pass when you're flat on your back, Chris.
15 yards to go.
He is really heating up here, Gator. Drops back. Pass, and Kroll brings it down. Looks like they'll punt it away. He gets it away. Brought in at the 32. And he's knocked to the turf. First play of the drive. Back to pass. And McCardell makes the catch. And that'll bring up second down. Boy, what do you think they're going to run here, Gator?
They're going to look for some positive yardage here, Chris.
That's why he's in the booth, folks. Astute observation. And it's incomplete.
You know what, Chris? They should come up with a new way to score. Maybe something worth 9 points.
Well, that's funny you say that, Gator, because I always thought that if you run it back from end zone to end zone, you should get 9 points.
God, boy, you should get 12 points for that.
Yeah, because you're in both end zones.
Exactly.
And you can't throw them much better than that.
The defense needed to step up and make the play there. It just didn't happen.
They put a man in motion. And he drops back. Incomplete.
Oh, he had it, but the defender knocked it out of there.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
And they'll work from the shotgun. Delivers, tipped, and it falls incomplete.
Maybe they ought to try a little dump pass so he can complete one and get some confidence back.
10 yards to go.
Sixth play of this drive. Johnson in motion. He fades back. And McCardell hauls it in. Carolina will take a timeout. Fourth down and 3. Pitch out. Takes it outside. And he's down at the 27. The defense wins that battle, and now they'll take over on downs.
It's always satisfying as a defensive player to watch the offense do the walk of shame.
He's back to pass.
Fires.
And he goes up high for the catch. Carolina wants another timeout. Tampa Bay will use their second timeout. Offense with 3 wide receivers. Here they come. He's got it. And that'll bring up second down. Tampa Bay will take their final timeout. Davis lines up in the backfield. Back to pass. Knocked down.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
3rd and 6. Drops back. Pass complete. That's a gain of 6. Punt formation.
I don't know what they're thinking, Chris. They need a first down.
It's up. Taken at the 7-yard line. Heads upfield. And And Smith makes the stop. Pittman in the backfield. And he drops back. And Johnson snares it. Carolina will take their final timeout. 1st and 10. It's a blitz, and he's sacked. Wow, tough hit on that quarterback, Gator.
I'll tell you what, look, he left an impression in the ground there.
Yeah, he should do an impression of a guy who gets rid of the ball. The offense goes with 4 receivers. Johnson goes in motion. Johnson looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand on it.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
3 receivers in. Johnson, it's complete. Looks like this one is headed to overtime.
4th down. 8 yards to go.
And here we go again. Smith hauls it in. Heads upfield. Takes a pass. And he stopped at the 32. And the offense is set to take the field.
That return will set the offense up in decent shape.
The blitz is on. And he's sacked by Rice. An impressive defensive play, Gator.
I guess playing quarterback isn't all glamour, huh, Chris?
Under pressure. And it's incomplete. Third and 19. Pass batted down.
With their lousy conversion rate, maybe they should just punt on 3rd down.
They line up to kick this one away. He gets it off. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. Breaks a tackle, and they make the stop. Decent return there.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
First play of the drive. Pitches it, breaks it to the outside, and Peppers with the tackle. The defense stopped him cold.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
Johnson dropping back, deflected, and that's incomplete. Offense with 3 wide receivers. He's dropping back. And McCardell snags it. And he's down at the 14-yard line. Looks like the defense is expecting a run. Johnson working the middle. And Johnson makes the grab. This will be the 5th play of the drive. Here comes the blitz. Delivers incomplete.
I think the reason the ball was poorly thrown there is because of the giant smack he received as he released it.
Offense with the extra beef up front. Ball stop, running right. And Peppers makes the tackle. So they don't pick up the first. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
It's on its way. And the kick is good. Tampa Bay tacks on the field goal.
Excellent hold and kick. So in sync.
Tampa Bay leads by a field goal. And it's up. Smith has it. Heads upfield. Spins. And he's down at the 34. Good job by the return team there. Fades back, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the defender clobbered him before the pass even got there.
10 yards to go.
They're loaded on the right. And he drops back. And that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
5 defensive backs in. Roll in motion. Gets it away, tipped, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down. 10 yards to go.
They line up to punt. He gets it away. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Juking, and he's brought down at the 43-yard line. Tampa Bay leads by a field goal. Cardell goes in motion. Pittman gets the ball, takes it inside, and Rucker with the tackle. Decent gain on that carry.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Lobs it, deflected, incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down. 5 yards to go.
The defense with a four-man front. Here comes the blitz, and Johnson makes the reception.
First down, Tampa Bay.
First and 10. Johnson fades back, tipped, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
Second and 10. Pittman, right side, and he's down at the 41-yard line. Gain of 3.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Pittman takes the handoff, and they bring him down. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
The defense just dominated the point of attack there, and that's the key to slowing down the running game.
It's up. Smith hauls it in. And Williams makes the stop. And they don't have much time left. Drops back. And Brooks knocks it away.
No gain on the play. Second down.
He's dropping back. And that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down. 10 yards to go.
Defense in the nickel. They're coming after him. Scrambles, and he's dropped in the backfield by Rice. Carolina wants a timeout. They really need to convert on this one.
The defense can write an end to this one with a stop here.
He's got to hurry. And Barber has good coverage on that one. Well, they don't make it, so they'll turn the ball over on downs.
You know, Chris, I think it would be cooler if the guy actually had to walk over and give the ball to the other offense. That would really rub it in.
Kick is up, and it's good. And here we go again. Fielded. Looks for an opening, and he's knocked to the turf. And that's all she wrote. The Bucs take it in overtime. Well, get it. That was a great however many minutes of football.
Yeah, it's hard to count the minutes when you're having so much fun.
Or when your partner sits on your pocket watch and breaks it.
Okay, you know what? That was a bad look for you anyway.
Yeah, well, it was a family heirloom, Gator. Very good game of time.